Alright, I got a Wuben C3 flashlight in front of me here. Let me get my glasses on. It's ridiculous. Alright, I got a Wuben C3 flashlight in front of me here. We're going to talk about it real quick. I'm going to take you out, do some shining with it, show you the beam shots with my Sony A7S. Give you a little bit of a close-up first on it. Very well machined and built flashlight. It's got a TIR optics on it. Pretty neat bezel on the end, if you ask me. Even the charging port, easy to access. Got the fast charging USB-C. Seems to seal up good. One quick thing about this flashlight, there's no side switchy, so with it being a small form factor flashlight, put it in your pocket, you're not going to really worry about inadvertently turning this thing on. This utilizes the Osram P9 LED. Tail stands pretty well. Comes with a decent USB-C charging cord, lanyard, and of course the belt clip that's on it. I got another item here. This is a Lumen carry case. This doesn't come with the flashlight, but they do sell these. One thing I really like about it, there's plenty of room for, say, this flashlight here. You're not going to rip this belt clip off on this thing. Very rugged case. And it will fit a little bit bigger flashlights in there if somebody's looking for a decent case. Back to the light. Quick, read this stuff off quick. From 5 lumens to 1200 lumens. Pretty basic UI on it. Nothing fancy or nothing hard to remember. Goes from 2.5 hours of runtime to 143. We're going to try that out. 179 meters of throw. And if you want to pause it, here's the specifications on it. One thing to note on a lot of these lights, and this one's no different, you're only going to run 1 minute at 1200 lumens, and it'll drop down to 500 lumens for 2.5 hours. But when we're outside, when I'm shining on the second highest mode, 400 lumens, you'll see what I'm talking about for 3.5 hours of runtime, and more than enough battery power to do it. And these lights are a very well priced light if you're looking for bang for the buck. And the UI on it, very straightforward. Oh, and then you have your indicator showing you your battery power. That's the lowest mode. Does an incredible job. You short press it, the switch, go up to the next mode. That's high mode, and that is bright. Does have memory. Decently focused and has a decent amount of spill. Very small form factor. Pretty awesome flashlight. So let's go outside and do some shining on it and show you what this is made of. And it comes with a Wuben 2600 milliamp 9.62 watt hour 18650. I like how this tail cap is so fine for screwing in. The camera picks everything up. A little bit of dust on it. So this is a well machined flashlight. I really like it. Very streamlined. Alright, I got my Sony A7S out, and what I'm going to do is got it cranked up to 204,000 ISO at nighttime, just to show you what the targets are I'm going to be shining the flashlight at. And at first up is that tree at 62 meters. And down there behind that pile of weeds alongside the road is one at 94 meters. And then in the back there, them pines, that's anywhere from, I think, about 130 to 170 meters down on the end. And there's a big wood line up there. Top of that hill is about 300 meters. So this is where we're going to start it out at. I'm going to turn my camera down and get it focused better. We'll drop the ISO down to what the human eye can see. I can see that airplane flashing, and that's about it, and a little bit of my yard lights. So we're going to try that out right there. I'm going to take this Wuben out, this Wuben C3, and fire it off on the highest mode. Keep in mind, this is such a little light, it isn't even funny. And look what it does to that tree at 62 meters. If I were to move down, there's that tree at 94. And that wood line in the back, I mean, it's hitting 170 meters, as you can see there. We're going to move it over. It's not quite doing, that's about 240 to that wood line up there. And it will not punch out to the top of the hill. But my gosh, for such a little light, this thing is bright. It punches out there. It also gives a heck of a flood. So let's step it down. Lowest mode, you don't see anything. The next mode up, it's hitting the road right in front of the house. A good 30 meters out. And what would that be called? Medium high, maybe? And that's high. Yep, that was turbo. Wicked bright light. I'm going to go down by that tree and shine it flashlight back. This thing takes one wide swath with it too. We'll end up going down the road and shine it back at the house. Okay, I'm about 40 meters away from my house, and I got all the lights on. Start out on that lowest mode. It's reflecting off a car. Next mode up. Hitting the house pretty good. Look at that. That's not even turbo. That is. Let's swing down a little ways. This is very comparable to some super bright headlights on a car, if not brighter. Awful lot of light output. Pretty neat. There you are, the Wuben C3. Decent light for how small it is. Very pocketable, very bright, well priced, and a high quality flashlight. I just like the looks of this thing. Pretty neat. Check this out and other Wubens on the link below. So there you go. Till the next time.